together and people trying to stream.
YouTube turned into dog crap. Okay, so do that. And
okay, yet again, I'm going to show the outside of the map for them illiterate dog piles of people out there who think it is not possible to live outside of the boundary. God damn it, I've done this video like 3 or 4 times already. There's nothing hindering you from going out there and building, or people putting dungeons out there. I know that Funcom said they were going to put dungeons out there, but they would have to expand the map. But I hear so much of these rhetoric dumbasses, and yes, I'm going to call you dumbasses. Because if I can survive out there, and I will show you that I will not be in God mode while doing this.
Alright.
You see the stream?
Yeah.
Here's the outside of the map that they weren't going to open. All this right here. I'll show you.
That's what they were going to open.
That's what they're going to open?
That's what they were going to open, but then they stopped it.
Well, I'm gonna show everybody what the hell is up, because I'm tired of them saying, "Oh, we can't open." You can open the map. You just don't want to because it's flat land.
Yeah.
Let me also add issue 95 of the Conan lore, which a lot of people are using. If you are using the Conan lore, look up issue 95 of Conan. There are raptors. Where's the raptors?
Remember the bottom right-hand corner of the map, too? That's another place that they were thinking about opening, too.
I might not hit it dead on, but we'll see, because hopefully I'm not going to be trapped in a green wall. But I will keep trying until I get in there.
Yeah. While I'm watching that, I'm going to be putting down lights.
Oh, looky here. I'm on the outside of the map. And looky here.
There's grass.
There is no God mode. The only thing I have is the infinite sprint. And there's a reason why I have the infinite sprint. It's because the Sword of Crom, which they were supposed to fix for us friendly heroes of the game. And look, I am on the outside, the outskirts of the map. Again. I am showing this yet again. Though you can't build out here, you used to be able to.
They actually pushed the barrier closer and closer to the map to where people can't go out of it. Which, you can still go out.
Dude, look, I mean, you could put the barrier anywhere you want. People are still going to be able to get outside of here.
Yep.
And the whole excuse, well, we can't do anything with it. I'm sorry, but I'm not seeing any lag in here. I am running just fine. I'm not stuttering. Oh, what is that? That is interesting to me.
The fuck is that? I see something.
I'm sort of wondering myself. But
I
there's
see
the green wall. There's the green wall. There's the pillar for the green wall, which is over there.
Maybe it was just a reflection?
Well, it's not coming from me, I can tell you that. Dear.
Yeah, you're hearing it from my mic because I'm watching his stream.
Oh, I wonder what these little
What are those blocks? What the fuck?
cubey things are.
Maybe they're for a building that they're putting there so people can walk into it?
Shall we go under and see?
Sure.
Yoink. Nothing. We tried.
It's just blocks. What the? What?
That's interesting, because then that's just going to make me do this. Hold on a minute. Just a tester. Because if I can build out here... let's try... a simple black candle.
Right.
No, building out here is not allowed. Okay, but yeah, they have something going on. Seems to be in this area.
Yeah, I see.
However...
Because I don't think that was there before.
that could be... Nope, that's not where... Okay. Let me show something else. So that way they can't say, well, try spawning in creatures, blah, 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 blah. Alright. I'm going to put myself in God mode because, yeah, I'll be spawning in a lot of crap.
Sounds interesting.
And they're gonna be like, oh, you can spawn something out there, and then you'll see what we're talking about. The lag. Well, I'm gonna show you. I'm going to physically show you.
Watch out!
Now, I just spawned a whole bunch of people out here. They are shooting at me furiously. There is not a drop in frame rate whatsoever yet. But I'm going to continue to run around and you will see there will be no frame rate drop. And they can't use that excuse.
Right. I see it. There's so many people out there, and you're still running, and you're not getting hit at all.
Well, I am getting hit, but it's not. The whole purpose of this is to show the frame rate. I am getting hit.
But it's not like it's skipping or
it's not skipping.
Black and white or
it's
like
not
that.
changing black and white. This is outside of the green wall, which is in this section of the map, as you can see.
Color. Yeah, I see. Looks normal, man. Like, I don't see why they can't add it. Like,
I'll get rid of these.
have you tried spawning to the bottom right corner?
I'm going to go to different locations and I will show everything that's going on.
Right. Because then they can't say, oh, we can't open up this side, we can't open up this side.
They can open this map. I've tested this thing thoroughly. With mobs, with bowmen, with fighters. There's no excuse for it.
There's no excuse for
there has been no excuse for any of this, and they're saying, well, we can't do that. Yeah, you can do that, you just don't want to because you want to be lazy and put out content instead of doing what is supposed to be done and opening the map.
Right. Yeah, I agree. Like,
and frankly, and this is just my own opinion, you can take it with a grain of salt, the whole Crom coin thing, That's just a waste. You should have put it as DLC and been done with it, but everybody wants to do the whole battle pass.
Crap. Let's copy other games. Let's do the battle pass.
Let's do what other people are doing, because they're making money off of it. Instead of doing your own thing, you follow other people. Yeah, that's really brilliant.
Now, difference is they're still giving it away free. They're still giving it away free. You just got to do challenges. You got to do what is it? You get buy Chrome coins. What the fuck?
And as you notice, as I'm killing these guys, there's no frame rate drop, and there's still bodies on the ground. They're all dead. All dead. All dead.
Damn.
Alright.
It's ridiculous.
Issue 95. Raptors. Where are they? If we are so keen on going off of Conan lore, which a lot of people are not asking the hard questions. Where are the creatures from the lore? The T-Rex boss. Where is the T-Rex? Where are the raptors? Where is Tarzan?
Where is Snakes? Where is Dragon?
Where is Kull the Conqueror? If you are basing yourself off of Conan lore, where are these things?
That's fucking crazy.
And people say, "Oh, we're going off the no, you're not going off the Conan lore, because if you were going off the Conan lore, you would have these things in here."
And you wouldn't say and or but about it. You'll just do it.
Yeah. Instead of pushing out content, fix this map, open it up, put the dungeons in,
then add to it.
All right, I just hit the green wall.
Did you die?
Yeah.
So no matter what, if you're in God mode or not, if you hit that green wall, you're dead anyway.
Actually, if you were in God mode, you could probably pass through it. But I was not in God mode, and as you could plainly see, I did die. So therefore, you could tell that I was not in God mode. The Sword of Crom still needs fix. You've been saying that you were going to fix it for the people who are heroes of the game instead of having the thralls use it. I have yet to see anything done with the Sword of Crom. Let me add one more thing. This is on PC side. When I first started Conan on PC side, why are the gods not talking to you? Why are we not getting the rhetoric from the gods as far as being your own god? Doing these sacrifices on the altar to become your own god. This was all supposed to be added on Conan Exiles when it first came out. The dialogue and speech for each individual god has been removed. Sure, some stuff has been added in, like the transporting and all that, but
yeah. There's some stuff that needs to come back in the game. There is some stuff that needs to come back.
There's a lot of stuff that needs to come back. I mean, if you're going off the lore, then go off the lore. Don't say we're going off the lore and then not go off the lore, because that's just going to make you, you know,
look stupid.
Look stupid. I know the lore. I've got a few comic books of Conan sitting here. So I'll ask again. Comic book issue 95. Where are the raptors? And why did I not spawn on my bed?
Because Conan's messing up. Oh wait, it's Ben messing up. My bad. They're like, oh, we're fixing the issues. We're reading your report messages. No, you're not.
Alright, here's another thing that I do have an issue with, and yeah, this is something that needs to be addressed. There are going to be some animals that are going to be stronger than humans. I don't care who you are or what you're doing. A gorilla is going to be stronger than a human, especially with the strength notoriety there. Unless you are using weapons, a gorilla would tear you apart if you're using just your fists. The demonic spiders, alright, I don't know why they're doing that, but the demonic spiders you have to make. You have to put them in an animal pen and you have to use certain ingredients to make a demonic spider. And trust me, the equipment for that alone is high.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's not like you go to a shop and buy a demonic spider egg. No, you can't. So, my body is over that way. Now I'm gonna slowly walk to see if I can see the green wall. Gonna sneak up on me, I can just feel it. Then no, you're gonna die again! Is that my dead body right there?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that'd be my dead body.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so seems like here. You know what? Let's go over here. And this is the 4th time that I've showed this to people. 4th time. I've done everything. Actually, I have an old video where I did start placing block out here.
They just probably patched to where you can't do it.
Yeah.
Which, obviously, if you could build out there, why wouldn't you continue it?
It was just a way of saying, no, we're not going to open up the map, though they are saying now that they are going to try to open it up. There is, from an old video of mine, where there is an invisible wall. I can't remember which section of the map it is, but I was climbing it on my last video. I'll have to see if I could try to find that again, but maybe that's why they couldn't do anything, because they can't find that wall.
Right.
Alright, now we're gonna go forward and see if I can... Actually, I'm already past my marker.
Right. Oh yeah.
That view, though. Imagine having a castle like out there within that view.
Yeah.
PSA Flight 101, you're clear for takeoff.
Huh?
PSA. PlayStation Airline. You're clear for takeoff.
That's what happens when Sony can't get their shit right. Because my Xbox hasn't been cleaned in over 2 years and it don't sound like my PlayStation.
I know, because they do their shit right.
No, they just overpower their systems on PlayStation. No, PlayStation overpower their systems.
Yeah, they don't put in strong enough fans to power for the system.
No, they're putting older technology into the systems.
Exactly.
It's been proven that the motherboard on the PS4 is from a PS3.
Alright, for the
What's that?
sanctity, I am actually... Alright, never mind, it is on.
For a whole different topic. That's a whole different video.
Alright, no. I am continuing this video because...
No, I mean about PlayStation problems.
Oh,
That's a whole different video.
yeah,
whole different video.
that's a whole different one. Supposedly...
Video for a whole different fucking lifetime, don't you think?
Supposedly they
Right.
did things right with PS5, but we'll see about that.
Okay.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go out here deeper. Let's go out here deeper in the map of Conan and see what we can do and what we cannot do.
I know
Oh,
what you cannot do.
there's a shoreline, or it looks like a shoreline. Yes, it is a shoreline with sand and water.
That would be nice to build on. A little cabin house.
They could actually use it as a new river. Or actually, new Blake, new ocean. I don't know. Whichever the one they want to do. These rocks are very ragged.
That looks actually like they could use that for the fucking T-Rex right there.
It's a big enough area.
For a T-Rex boss out there.
I mean, they got that whole map. They got the whole section. They could put Tarzan out there. They could put Kull the Conqueror out there.
Yeah. But they don't want to. They want us to wait.
And it's all Conan lore. I mean,
Yeah.
and we're talking about, you know, Conan lore. Where's Prince Murillo? Murillo. Where's Jenna? Where's Thoth Amon? Janissa. And I mean, you got the unlicensed versions, which aren't canon, but you know, whatever.
Oh, did you know? In SIPTA, they have sharks in the water. I even proved it that they have it.
Wait, is it sharks or is it gators? Because I know gators were
The
supposed
sharks.
to be a thing, but they are not
Hold
a
on.
thing on PS4 edition.
I don't know if it's on this count or what, but I know I did SIPTA on here. Let me see if I
And
got it.
then you got the stuff which is not canon, which is Conan the Barbarian, and then Conan the Destroyer, and then Red Sonja. But they add that stuff in anyways. I mean, that's fine. Give homage to the films, you know, great. But if you are going off of lore,
Right here. Here you go.
mm-mm-mm.
I got you. I sent a picture in here, so when you get time, you could look at it and see yourself. There's sharks on SIPTA in the water, and it's the great white shark.
When did they add those in?
Those are in SIPTA in the water.
When did they add those in, though?
They've been in there.
No, they have not been in there. They must have
What?
been. They must have came in after the last or recent update.
No, they've been in there.
No,
that
they haven't
picture's
been in
old.
there because I went in the water and I have not seen a single fish in that water.
Oh, I even broadcast it the first day that it came out. I can tell you what date I actually took this picture, actually. I can actually
Dude,
tell you.
you realize that I've actually broadcasted everything from the Isle of Sipta to Conan Exiles, even while being in the water? Recheck the stats again and tell me when the Great White was added, because it was not added a long time ago when the map came out. I can tell you that right now.
Because, let me look. Let me go down. Let me go here. Let me go information. 2/3 of 2022 at 2:05 a.m. That picture was taken.
22.
And it was 2/3, February 3rd.
God, Taylor.
That's why I took that picture, because I'm like, no way, I know I'm not seeing this. You know what I mean? And someone looked at my stream and said, is that a shark? I'm like,
February? February?
Yep. 3rd.
You do realize that the Isle of Sipta did not come out until May 27th? I hate to fact check you, homie, but I just see it. I see it right here. So you might want to check that date again. Now we're going into the cold area. Shiver, shiver, shiver. How far can we go? How far can we go? How far can we go?
They're not clean. They're on the counter so you can look at them.
I cleaned them.
How far can we go?
I washed the outside and the inside.
Go look at them. They're not clean.
And they soaked in the water for 5 minutes.
They're not clean. Go look at them. I wouldn't tell you they failed if they didn't fail.
How far can we go? How far can we go? Can we go to the cold mountain? On the other side of the map. Isle of Sipta. That's a map that needs to be fixed. I've tried getting to that in my single player, and it kept knocking me out. I haven't tried yet. But for the 5th time, I'm showing this again that a lot of this can be used. So stop throwing the excuse. Oh, it can't be used. We can't do anything with it. Oh, yes, you can. If travel outside the map is possible, it can be used. Oh, I can put that away. I don't need it no more. I've said this once, I said it twice, I said it 3 times, even got videos on it. When Conan first came out, I got videos on it. Even built out here, spawned in a whole bunch of critters. You can't sit there and tell me that none of this cannot be used. There is no lag issues out here. There is no sputtering of frame rate. I even spawned in a whole bunch of crap. The trees and the grass are still swaying in the wind and still not causing a frame rate drop and or issue. So here's the thing. If I am able to do all this stuff, why are you sitting there telling other people that that this area can't be used? But obviously, you could tell there's something out there being used. There's blocks out there that shouldn't have been out there. But you know, the proof is in with me showing. There's a lot of that. You know, a lot of greenery that could be put in. It's a barren, dead, wastelandish. And I'm close to being right here. I know I could jump down there, but look at all the grass. And all you have to do is retexture the hills that are here. Flatten them out. Or if you intended to put buildings on them, put buildings on them. But you can't sit there and tell me that this area cannot be used. Look, it's all sand. More sand. You retexture that area between that and the sand. Good. Yet again, I am showing the proof. Yet again. And everybody exclaims that they know the lore. And everybody says lore, 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 but you're not using any of the lore whatsoever. You're just using lore that you think is lore for Conan. Or you're just using lore that you think is Conan Exile lore, but the only thing is Conan Exile lore is the same as lore for Conan. Ugh. Yeah, that needs put it in the grass. There is a fine line of where they stopped, which is right across the board here. All this out here is either water or sand. Oh, can't even go that far. It actually stops. So when you get to this line, unless I teleport over there, oh, at least we know where the invisible wall is. I think that's the invisible wall. Alright, let's go back and see if that was the case. Because if that's the case, maybe I already found the wall that they need to remove. Maybe, just maybe. Should be around here. No. I have. Oh, there's the threshold. Alright, so here's where they need to get that situation sorted, which is here. Oh, there is a line. You can see the potential line too. Alright.
Raj, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Release date of Alasipta, 5/27/2021.
Yeah, that's May, not February.
No, that's 2021, not 2022. 2022, the picture was there. So, it was probably added beginning of this year. Not when it first came out.
Check the, updates, for the February, and see what date that is for me, please. So February 2022, so it was the year after. By that time, I think I had Alasipta complete and done. That was a full year. Or, no. A year and 3 months. So yeah, I already had Alasipta done.
January, February, March, April, May, June.
Ooh. This is looking funky. Where are we? Way out in the boonies.
Yeah. It was beginning of this year or ending last year. The ending like November, December when we had to update. That's when they put the sharks in.
Okay.
Because I remember them doing a video on Conan's of them going in the water and said that there is stuff. That's like their boundary thing. And the water is the sharks. Like kind of like on Conan's is that green wall thing. On Sipta is the sharks.
Why would they add in sharks when they could just...
Because it's in the water. Which that does make sense in the water to have that, but...
There's some area where the parts of the water are needed, though.
Yeah. Because I swimmed out there. I ain't gonna lie. I swimmed out there.
I'm not downing you, but this is 2022 compared to 2021 when I played Isla Sipta.
And it was counting down and telling me you need to go back to your area or you're dying. Pretty much it gives you like a warning. Like turn around, you're out of bounds,
So
and stuff like that.
Is that picture you showed actually showing a shark?
Yeah. Like really? Like sharks as a barrier? Like come on. I don't know if it's there now, actually, matter of fact. I'm gonna go check right now as we speak.
Yeah, you can go on there and check and see.
Yeah, I'm about to go do that right now. I'm about to get off this server. I'm about to go to my 8080 server and I'm about to go check Sipta. Because that is kind of I wanna see.
Yeah, but as far as I knew, and
yeah.
They didn't have the sharks. I mean, they told you to turn around, but there was no sharks in the water.
Yeah, they don't harm you or anything. They just swim out in their deep water. Like you can't swim all the way out in the deep water, like really deep. Like it would be nice to go out there that far. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like kind of like they do with Ark, where you can go like limits and limits out. But I know Conan's and Ark are two different things.
Yeah, they're two different things.
But having sharks on Conan's, like, is that like an Easter egg, or is that like something saying maybe they might open it up to where we might be able to have sharks?
We got another one sitting there saying some stupid ass stuff in my chat. Because they don't agree to the rhetoric that I'm pushing. Well, guess what, Kimosabi? Suck it up, Buttercup.
I think they should open up the map more on Exiles. I really do think I
really think they can open up this map. And them telling us they can is a lie. I'm showing the proof right here.
Girls 18.online? Who the fuck is that?
Somebody who needs to be fucking removed, and YouTube needs to do their job in getting rid of these stupid bots and assholes.
Right. Right. All these dumb retards. Oops, did I say that word? Oops, my bad.
You're gonna post this kind of bullcrap. Go on to fucking porn site or something. Don't be posting it in my chat, dude. You want respect, you're gonna fucking earn it. You're not gonna be doing that crap in my chat. You'll be removed.
Yeah, there was a few people doing it on my channel too, sitting there saying that same thing that person just said, and I removed him. But before I removed him, I reported that channel. So they want to keep acting like little kids. I'll treat them like a little kid.
The only thing is, a lot of people that post this, and what they don't realize is I have people secretly watching my streams and watching the chat. So, I mean, they can, if they post that crap, they're going to know that they are going to get reported and they're going to get removed. Simple as that. I'm not going to have any time for that, and I'm not going to give anybody warnings for that.
Do that shit on your own time, and do that shit on like a dating site or something.
If you're talking to me, that's fine. I don't care. But if you're going to be disrespectful like that, you're going to be disrespected back, and you will be removed and reported. Simple.
Yeah, exactly. Like, they should respect people's channel because they don't get it that kids watch these channels. Yeah. They don't understand that some people worked hard to get to where they are today in this channel. Did I, why is my battery charging? What the fuck is wrong with me?
I go by the old saying, respect is earned, not given.
Yeah, you're just not gonna get respect just that quick. You gotta earn that shit. Please read the official server rules. Da 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 da. I don't give a fuck about your freaking server rules. I really don't care.
And I just needed an update when they added them in. So
I
February what? February what? 2022?
February 3rd, 2022. The picture.
February 3rd.
I took it, but I really think it wasn't February 3rd that they were put in. I think it was like December, January.
I was gonna say January, maybe December?
Yeah. Because that's when I went into the water at that time, and I noticed it, so it might have been in there for a minute. And I'm on SIPTA right now. It's not that actually bad. It's not even really that bad on here right now.
Now. Is it now is not clunky? Or did you go in your single player world, or did you get on to
No. I'm on a
you're on a
server.
Okay.
Yeah.
And maybe I will check SIPTA out later.
Because the grass is still there. Nothing's really glitchy right now.
Okay.
There's dead rock noses on here, so.
Here's the thing that needs to be addressed. What they could do right here is there is a piece of grass that is mapped over grass. I mean, all they would have to do is remove the mat on this grass, and then because maybe this is what's causing issue as far as the map being opened up. They have a map sitting here which did not get deleted.
Yeah. Which is understandable.
But all they would have to do is go in and remove the mat, which has a texture on it, and then be done with it. I mean, the invisible wall they can find on their own too. I mean, it's not difficult to find these things. They have the code, they have the technology to do all this stuff. There's no excuse for it.
Yeah, there's really no excuse for them not to expand the map. The map's been way smaller than what it is today when it first came out.
And technically, okay, if you look at it, it's supposed to be from where the volcano is. Alright, so raise this land up, or if that mat is supposed to be part of the volcano, let's go back.
Yeah.
I'll go through the ground. Okay, so yeah, this is the mat, and you saw the mat beforehand. So all they would have to do is, I know what would happen. If they push the mat down on this side, it's going to be uneven on the other side. So basically, underneath, all they would have to do... I don't know why they did that, though. That doesn't... I'm boggled by that. You get the mat, you make some sort of patch, and that's all you would have to do. You make some sort of patch where the mat would go down onto the ground down here. You flesh it out, you smooth it out, and then you take out from what's underneath here. You cut all this out besides what's on top. You cut all this out. All that out, because it's going to be useless at this point. Why would you want to go through the map? You cut this out. You go into an endless void if you go through the map.
Oh yeah.
And that would be it. I mean, it's not freaking rocket science, and I know a monkey could do it if they wanted to, but you're just putting out excuses. Well, we can't open up the map because there's certain situations. You know what? Just do the work. Just do the work.
Obviously, they're more worried. Okay, so they made Conan Exiles. Then they brought out SIPTA. Now you're only worried about Conan Exiles and not SIPTA. Why can't you do both?
The only
You see what I'm
thing is,
saying?
yeah, I get it. They're more worried about Exiles because
they're letting Sipto fall apart, and
the
that's not a good
reason
thing.
why they are worried about Exiles because now they are noticing that people would actually like to see the rest of the map open. They're going to try to
And
get
the
as
rest of the
many,
story,
yeah,
and
and the rest of the story, blah blah blah, tootsie wootsy, blah blah blah.
which
But
eventually you'll see that on Sipto as well. You'll eventually see
I,
that.
I, I do agree. They should have worked on Exiles first. They should have fully worked on Exiles before even putting out Sipta.
Sipto was released too early.
Sipta was released too early. I agree. It was a shit fire. I mean, it was glitches and bugs galore
Yeah.
when it first came out. They should have worked on
Yeah.
that more. But their attention should have been on Conan Exiles, getting the rest of this map unlocked, and yeah, I mean, but they're gonna do what they're gonna do. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
They're the makers of these games, and they get to do what they want, and
Yeah.
we're just the audience to tell them, hey, we
But,
would like
see-
this, we would like that. And
see, here's the thing though. Here's the kicker. When they released this game, all right, this portion of the map was supposed to be unlocked. We were supposed to have access to this, and then
Yeah.
they turned around and said, "Well, we can't do that."
right.
Because it's too buggy, too glitchy, blah blah blah. But the only thing is, they keep proving this over and over again, and I'm putting stuff in here, spawning in creatures, spawning in people, doing builds, stuff like that. When it came out,
Yeah.
even on PS4. Excuse me.
Yeah.
But you know, you come to the normalization that these companies are allowed to lie to you when
They shouldn't lie to you.
they
should tell
shouldn't
you the
lie to
truth.
you from the get-go. All right, if you were already having problems with the map far off before you released it, tell people. Don't sit on it and tell people you're going to release it with the full map intact, and then not.
Ooh, this person built a castle. Dude. I'm gonna look at this dude's castle.
I mean,
this is
there is a lot of potential. I mean, yeah, the area is flat as heck. I get it.
Ooh. This is dope. She built this too? What? I gotta look at this for a second. This shit looks sick.
That's
She
fine.
has a red-eye boar? What? What? Get the freak out of here. You got a greater boar?
And they're not hard to get. At
you
least in
trying to
those
get-
lands.
Okay, now this is bullshit. I should be eligible to get off my damn fucking horse. Never mind, I was pressing the wrong button. Wow, I'm so much of a retard. I was so much of a retard. So who owns this land? Orden's Ravens. Let's see who owns this castle. Because this lady did say that she was going to be building. Oh, they built this castle. Dope.
That's normally what I do is build castles in cities.
Well, she started off with a small little area,
Yeah.
and then she went up top and built a little type of house, and then right next door they built a castle.
Huh?
Like, it looks pretty sick though. I'll give them that. You know what I mean?
It's normally what we do. We build arenas. We
And they built a
build
boat and
horse.
houses on the river.
We build horse stalls and horse training areas. We build castles. We build cities.
Ooh.
I mean, there's
Dude.
a lot of things that we build on.
They
you know,
built 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 houses, 3 on the cliff and 3 below the cliff, and then they have staircases going from the one to the other one. Like
Question is,
they're connecting it.
question is, did they use a lot of foundation from what you could tell, or did they actually use the way of the land?
Mixture of everything. They use pretty much every pieces in the game.
If you're using
use-
way of land, okay, but if you're using like crap tons of foundation, nah.
On Sipta, you technically cannot use a lot of foundation. You should be
Well,
using,
not right now with everything freaking broke is the way it is right now. I can see that. I mean, but Isle of Sifta has been known for bugs ever since its release. And then adding the battle pass just made it worse. I mean, they want to try new things, but don't follow the norm. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
My
everybody's
headset
coming
just
out
died.
with battle passes and shit.
Like,
Just
battle
make
passes
it-
look great, but give us what we want.
They should have stuck with what they planned on doing and having it as DLC.
They
People
should
would have paid for it, and that would have been the end of the story. But no, they wanted to follow
Like,
what
some
everybody else
things
was
should have
doing.
been a free content, like the bazaars and stuff like that. But like when it comes to like building pieces and armor, they could have sat that together and sold that for like $5 to like $10.
Oh no! Charge the regular price like they were doing everything else, $20.
There's a few packs that I found that were like 10, and then a few were like 15.
It's because they were on sale.
Yep. Like first come out with the full price, but when it comes to like Black Friday or Christmas, put it a little bit cheaper for PlayStation Plus users. You know what I mean? People that don't have PlayStation Plus will have to pay the full price. You know what I mean? It's like, come on. It's common sense. They can make money in either way they do it. They just got to be smarter than an average Joe.
No. Is it $1,300 for the battle pass?
I think it was, yeah.
And then whatever comes into the bazaar, you have to pay extra for. I can't.
Now they're giving us an option for bitcoins, not Bitcoin, but coins to like rank up your battle pass. Come on, like that's not necessary. That is really not necessary for all that.
And if you're gonna give us points for the battle pass, make it to where people can make enough in order to go for the next battle pass.
Yeah. So
Don't
they can save money in
shortchange
the
us and
process.
be like, well, you have to still spend extra money in order to get the battle pass for next month. So let's see.
Like Call of Duty's doing that right now. They're giving us the battle pass for free.
2,640. $20, and then you gotta go through and get all your levels for the battle pass. And let me see here. 120 there. 2.
They should give us an
3,
option of paying
4,
it or going around the map and doing the challenges
5,
to get the things. You
6,
know what I'm saying? Because I don't know if there
7,
is.
8.
I didn't pay a
9,
single dollar for my battle pass. I didn't pay shit.
10. So yeah, you are being shortchanged. If it's $1,300, it's gonna be $1,200 for the battle pass. So you have to spend an extra $10 for the extra coins in order to finish the battle pass. Why? And then everything in the bazaar, besides the one item that you get, is free. Which this right now, this is free. It's 663 there, 1,000 there, 380 there, 1,333 there, 1,000 there, 1,704 there. Put it in DLC. People will buy it. Stop. You're trying to charge people extra money for. They're gonna get tired of it because it's basically a form of microtransaction. Yeah, it's microtransaction everything, and people don't like that already as it is.
No. Damn. People are building on rocks out here? What?
You put out a new pack with new building parts and stuff like that. Heck yeah, I'd pay the $20 for it. I ain't gonna sit in there and spend like 20 bucks for a battle pass and then get shortchanged for anything that's in the bazaar. Because you're spending $13.50 on the battle pass alone. That's just my take on it there, but other people, I guess, would feel differently, but I'd rather be the smart consumer than somebody who's going to waste money.
Right. This
guess.
dude's trying to take over a lot of fucking land over here, I see. Yeah, me and a bunch of other people are having competition who can take over the most lands over here. Fucking stupid.
Trying to take over the land.
Yeah, people think it's a competition.
They're overcompensating for something. No, just kidding.
Dude, come on,
they're just
man.
making a kingdom is all they're doing. I'm just joshing about that.
I'm gonna take over all the land and have my own kingdom. Go ahead, do what you want.
I mean,
I'm taking over a good portion. I'm taking over like one and a half blocks. That's pretty big.
I can't. I mean, people want to build all foundations, so I just can't. I like using the land.
I like using my land, especially for like animals and shit.
I can't build. I can't help myself. But when I look over there, I'm like, oh my god, why? But then I look over here, I'm like, oh, it's so much better. So much better. Got my own path and everything. Got the front to the gates.
Yep. Sharks are still out here.
Yep. Typical.
That would be cool too, owning a shark.
Yeah, those were probably just put in to stop people from going past the barrier. The only thing is Conan, when the game came out, there was supposed to be alligators in the water. I know PC has them, but PS4 does not, unfortunately. I mean, they can cross water, but you don't see them trying to come up and taking a chomp out of your butt while you're trying to swim.
Right. Yeah. Which that would be funny.
No, they do on PC. No, I'm talking about alligators.
Oh, alligators taking. Yeah. That's one thing I still don't understand. Why are they going to have alligators if they can't even go in the water?
No, that's one of the biggest things I have a problem with on the PS4 side, because
thank you for making it not happen, because now I can go in the water and
freely,
run away.
Yeah, freely run away and not have to worry about things following me. But you know, hey, yeah, there's a free area where I can go into without worrying about getting my booty chomped on.
Right. That's one thing is they don't take it. They're trying to build the game where it's more difficult. Then let the motherfuckers go in the water.
If they're trying to make it more difficult, and they just need to do what they did on PC and allow the alligators to come get you while in the water.
Like, come on, man. I'm tired of an easy challenge, man. I want something to do. I want to fight for my land. I don't want to just be like, oh, this shit's easy. Like, remember that thing when a purge hit, it will knock over your wall? Nope, not mine.
We are getting. What did they say about the purge? Are they fixing that? Did they even cover it?
Nope, they didn't even cover it.
Okay, so all right, let me cover it, and we will discuss it right now as it stands on the server that we are on right now. The purge meter only hit us once, and then recently, from what happened, is the purge meter started slowly going down. And now, as you can tell, we pretty much at this point in time have a little smidge on the purple meter for the purge meter.
Maybe that's probably just a bad server. Or it might be on Conan's fault, known as Funcom, meaning everything is glitching out because of the battle pass that they dropped,
Alright.
and it fucked a lot of stuff up.
Here's the thing, you are on a different server, correct?
Yes, I'm on
Look,
SIPTA.
look at the purge meter and tell me tell me what you see on the purge meter. Is
Little,
there any purge? Just a little
Yeah.
tiny bit, right?
because I haven't been on the server for at least 7 days. But when I do get on it, the purge meter does rise a lot quicker than on that server. So it's the private servers that are taking longer for the purge meter to go up, but a regular server, it goes up. Because I even did my research, like you say, do your research first. Even if we're all on it, yeah, the purge meter rises, but it goes slow. Normally a purge meter, when you have so many people on a server, it rises up quick. You see what I'm saying? Like that one day when we had the purge, and when just after the purge hit, we were already at a quarter of pink. Already. Now, we haven't had a purge since.
You know, on normal speeds, the normal rate of a purge is going to take more than a day for a purge to even happen, especially with a lot of people on the server. Because it affects everybody that's on the server, not just an individual.
Yeah. I know it takes about, I think, 3 days normally. 2 to 3 days. It should take that
So,
long.
yeah, if they are actually having a fast purge, it's because of the settings they put on for the purge. I would rather have a normal purge setting than having a fast purge setting, because that way people have rest times between purges and can do what they gotta do.
Because on the server that I'm on, the purges are level 6.
Oh yeah, that's what we're at, but it's a normal climb of basic 1.0.
I could actually look at that, as a matter of fact, actually. I could look at the server settings. I could look at the settings where that they're set at.
Right before you go in, yeah, you should be able to see what the settings are at. But yeah, we are at level 6, but we have normal climb rate for purge.
Purge. Purge level 6. Purge delay 5.
5 seconds for a delay.
Yeah.
Default is 10.
The time is 10. The purge duration is 45. Minimum number of online players says 0. That's stupid.
Yeah, that means the purge can happen at any time with anybody on or off.
Meter trigger value 42,000. Purge meter update interval whatever 15, and then the purge delay is 15.
And that's an official server?
Yeah. I went on the shittiest
Something does not seem right about
server.
that.
This server is, yes, it's one of the first server that filled up quick, but I was also on a better server than this that loaded up way better than this. And right now, on this server, there's only 4 people on here. That's right now. The more fuller it gets, the worse the lobby gets.
As far as lag or what?
Yeah, the lag, the loading, the audio, the NPC spawning, and stuff like that. The more people that are on the server, it affects it more.
It's because of all the animations from all the PCs.
Yep.
Seeing that we're talking about that, I should really do this on single player instead of using Rosa server for this example, but
Yeah. And I noticed on SIPTA, the guys that are around the map, that the ones that are in the sandstorm,
Yeah.
are loading only in the middle of the map and not around the whole map. So around my base, around where the maelstrom is, that's where the mysterious sandstorm creatures are, which that's understandable because that's where the storm is.
Yeah.
But I don't know if do they have them on Exiles? Because I think they said something about
The
it being on
Stranger
Exiles.
Things is something, yes, it is something like that. The demons are able to, but that is through the Yogg events, where you see the tentacles coming out from the sky in Exiles. Yes, that's one of the events that is on Exiles. So yes, you do get those creatures, but I think they are different from the Isle of Sipta.
Yeah. I haven't done the tactical thing
'Cause,
yet out of the Exiles yet.
The ones in here, because I've already done the Yogg event in here, they look like giant mantis bugs.
Yeah.
That bile can use to upgrade your weapons.
Yeah. Oh, there's a bad guy right there too. That is the first time I traveled and didn't get disconnected at all from the server. So it is working. This is hoping that this update that comes out for the battle pass, the bug fixes, because they even said it on the channel. They know that there's issues.
Yeah.
And they're aware of the issues. So if they're aware of the issues and they said Chapter 2 is going to be a big update, I hope one of the things that they cover is SIPTA and Exiles bugs.
Oh, I just went into the house with all my candles and my torches, and now it's telling me that internet connection is unstable.
Bitch, we're gonna fuck you up, dude. Ooh. Yeah. You said your internet was dropping? It was saying?
It started to say it was going to drop.
That's stupid.
Alright, for each one of these... Alright. Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, still trying to get to 59! Season ends in 25 days.
Alright, so that's when we're going to get technically season 2.
Because on SIPTA it shows it,
Right,
but on
the
Exiles it
doesn't.
does. Nope.
Yeah.
And that's
yeah.
where they need to fix, because it's supposed to show on both.
Or does it at this time? They could have... Because they did say they did some live stuff, so that's why I'm looking. Yeah,
Really?
does not...
Dude.
Yeah, it does not show it. It's fine. Whatever. Alright, so SIPTA shows it. Exiles doesn't. Yeah.
I think I just got an error.
For... Oh, wait, like a
SIPTA.
recording error? Oh.
Yeah,
so
because
you
I'm
got
frozen.
blue screened.
I think, because I'm froze. Which,
Eh,
that's alright.
Yeah, but the only thing is stuff like that needs to be I hope you were recording that.
No. I'm gonna send a
Oh.
report in with the
What the video? Okay. Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I'm gonna send it because they give you
Well,
an option.
they say they are listening to the community. Let's see how well they are listening to the community. Because I mean, there's a
I'm gonna
lot of
start
things that
reporting every issues. I'm gonna start
there are a
reporting
lot
it
of
all.
things that need to be addressed. There are some things that they're going against the grain when they say they're going with the grain. I mean, look at the Conan lore. Um, the Sword of Crown was supposed to be fixed a long time ago, and that's still an issue when heroes are supposed to be using it, and not your thralls. Already showed the outside of the map, spawning in a whole bunch of thralls, killing them, even showing that there was no frame drop, no issue. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things they say they are addressing, but there are some things that they are hiding behind and not saying anything about. Because I mean, if I could do it outside the map and show you exactly that there's no issues outside the map, especially when I have old videos of me building and everything out there, that they are using the same rhetoric as the old
Yeah.
team used, as we can't do it because it causes lag. Well, I just showed you out there in the outside of the map there is no lag when it comes to building and or putting
Yeah.
thralls out there. So yeah, I mean, you take your own take on it whatsoever, but I mean the proof is right there, and you know, proof is in the pudding. You could see that, you know, when I
Yeah.
go out there, you know, it is factual, and I'm not trying to use any mods or anything to make the frame rate any better or anything like that. So as
Hmm.
far as them saying, well, we can't do anything because of glitching out there, I
Bullshit.
mean, yeah, I mean there is a lot of things they can work on out there as far as smoothing out the maps and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
don't sit there and be like, well,
We can't
but
do that.
this,
We
that,
can't
and
do
the
that.
other. And I mean, if you're gonna stick to the lore, stick to the lore. Great, kudos. I mean, you had Conan Barbarian and Conan the Destroyer. I mean, all that stuff is in here. The Red Sonja stuff is in here. Great, I love it because I love those movies. But if you're gonna stick to the lore and canon, where are the Raptors and where's the T-Rex that we're supposed to fight? If you are sticking to the lore, which is comic book number 95, Conan, where are the Raptors? Where is the T-Rex? T-Rex should have been a
Hmm.
boss a long time ago. And I mean, you said you were going to open up the whole map when the map first came out, but you said you had issues. Yeah, I still bought the game because I still like Conan. I still like the Conan lore. I have pretty much a lot of comic books sitting here. So yeah, when it comes to Conan lore, nobody can say they know they know the Conan lore like myself. I mean, I have the movies and stuff like that, so you can't say you're gonna do one thing and hop, skip, and jump, so you're gonna do another. Because if you're gonna say that you're gonna go off the movie lore, there are some things that you haven't added in here yet. Um, but if you're going off the lore off of the comic books, okay, let's go back to the whole people that I mentioned. Where's Tarzan? Where's Kull the Conqueror? Where are all the other people that I mentioned? Amon Thoth. Where is Amon Thoth? I mean, there's a whole bunch of them that they just don't cover.
Uh-huh. Some things they don't cover at all.
And another thing, if you're going off of Conan lore, not everybody's your freaking enemy. Okay. So we actually need more friendly NPCs out there to do the story. But they said they were going to do something about that later on. So we will see when it comes into the near future when it comes to Conan Exiles. I'm not going to say, you know, I'm not going to be an naysayer, well, they're not going to add this yet. But I did hear them say that they were going to add a bit of story in. But they said right now it's static, which is, eh. A good story is better than no story, even if it's a short one. So, that's all I gotta say about that. There's a lot of things that, you know, they're trying to hop, skip, and jump around about, but... I like to fight some raptors, let me tell you. Especially now. But it's also, like I said earlier on, too, stop using humans as your main base of thralls, because monsters, like the demonic spiders I have, are going to be stronger than thralls. Unless you are going to be willing to accept the Daughter of Ymir as a takeable thrall and stuff like that, then fine. But other than that, your monster thralls are going to be stronger than your human thralls, especially when it comes to gorillas and greater animals, because it takes a lot more to build those up compared to regular, like yetis and regular boars, regular bears. So yeah, your animal, your greater animal should be stronger than your thralls. I don't believe that for a second, that the animals should be weaker, because the better off your animal builds its, you know, and its evolution. I'm gonna just use that word. If it builds up a better evolution, it's gonna be stronger than a human. Zombies are gonna be stronger than a human, and the whole one-hit feature on a zombie, no. You are actually looking at an undead creature who is more savage than a human any day of the week. Two hits, yeah, I can see that. Going beyond that is a little far-fetched. But a one-hit zombie, no. I'm gonna have to disagree on that one. Zombies are more savage than regular humans.
I just did it. Yep. They won't even let me put bug report. They'll let me do official server performance, but not bug report.
Oh, so they didn't even give you a blue screen or a
No. I had to exit the game.
or what the error was for or anything like that?
No.
Alright, so that's something else they need to work on. If a game crashes, they need to actually sit there and give the blue screen its due diligence and allow these reports to go through, because if they are so-called listening to the fans, quote unquote, which fans are they actually listening to? Are they listening to all of them, or are they just listening to the ones on PC?
Yeah, exactly. Like the ones on PC, like which one are they really listening to? Because this is getting ridiculous.
Yeah.
Because I shouldn't be having issues on Sifta for one. No issues at all.
So it goes down to at this point in time, because you got no error or who they are listening to begin with. Alright, well, hour 30 minutes in, picking up rocks. I think I discussed everything that I needed to discuss. But yeah, what I mean, as far as everybody else, I mean, what do you think? Share your comments below. We can have a discussion about it or a debate about it. Doesn't matter. But yeah, let me know what you think. The comments below. Should it be lore based or should it be movie based? What do you guys think? Should it be like their own, or are they using their own lore when it comes to Conan? Because if it is a trademark Conan game, don't you think it should be based off either or, whether it be Conan the Barbarian or the movies, or would it be Conan the comic books, which is since 1950 on up has been producing comic books ever since, you know. But 95, comic book 95, I mean, what do you guys think about the Raptors, the T-Rex, everything that's supposed to be into the lore of Conan? I mean, everybody's talking about lore this, lore that, but yet you have a lot of stuff that's missing as far as the lore is concerned. people missing as far as the lore is concerned, like Tarzan, Kull the Conqueror, and Amon Thoth. But let me know below what you guys think, but I'm going to be heading out of here, and tell me what you think about the land and what they plan on doing with it, because I showed the proof and everything that was out there. I mean, you can still use it, it's still viable to be used. There's no lag, there's no issues, but yeah. I think there's some rhetoric going on. They're not really being truthful to the people, and they should. Everything right now is about transparency, and right now they're not being as transparent as they should be. I say this, show us the proof that you can't use the land for whatever reason, whether it be for building and or for fighting thralls or anything like that, by putting trees and stuff out there like they're supposed to, and show us the lag, show us the proof. Other than that, I'm not gonna believe the rhetoric as far as you telling us that it can't be used until I see the evidential proof. And you can't show us the proof, I'm still gonna disbelieve you. So that's just my take on it, and I've showed everybody the proof out there that everything was working swell and dandy. I mean, there are some things that need to be worked on, such as the matting, as far as the way the land looks, stuff like that, but that can be easily fixed. I look at it this way: if it is simple enough for a modder to do it, it should be simple enough for you to do it, and there's no excuse for that. So yeah, I'm gonna head out of here. You guys all have a wonderful day. If not, well, come back and watch the video again for all I care. Even if it's for the SNGs, but I will catch you all later, and I'm out of here. Peace.